right, here we go. Assignment number 4, systems of equations with elimination. All right, so for this one, I'm going to rewrite the equation at the beginning. Negative 3y minus 4x equals negative 11. 3y minus 5x equals negative 61. And our first step when we're doing this is what we did in the last assignment, which is combining. So we want to combine these equations and see what eliminates. Right away, if I'm looking at these, I know that the y's are going to eliminate because I have a negative 3 and a 3. So if I do negative 3 plus 3, what's going to happen is I'm going to get 0. So those are going to cancel. Then I've got negative 4x and negative 5x, which is negative 9x. And then I've got negative 11 plus negative 61, which is negative 72. All right, so that's step 1, combining. Step 2 is the step where the easy step. You just divide. Divide by whatever is in front of that variable, which in this case is negative 9. So divide by negative 9, those will cancel, and I'll get that x is equal to negative 72 divided by negative 9, which is 8. All right, so I've got my first variable, and I can type it in. I know that x is 8. All right, if I want to find y, I have to plug into one of these two equations. I usually like to plug into the one that has less negative signs. So in this case, that would be this one. All right, so I'm going to plug in my x is 8 in here where there's an x. So let me erase this part. You can always go back and watch it again if you need that part. All right, so I've got 3y minus 5x equals negative 61. And I'm going to put my x is 8 in where there's an x. So 3y minus 5 times 8 equals negative 61. If you use a calculator or you just know it off the top of your head, negative 5 times 8 is negative 40 equals negative 61. Getting ahead of myself. I want to solve for y, so I'm going to add 40 to both sides. Add 40 to both sides. Right? We know that if I have a negative and a positive at the same number, they cancel. So then I have 3y equals negative 61 plus 40, which is negative 21. And if I divide by 3 on the top, on both sides, I will get that cancels. Y equals negative 21 divided by 3, which is negative 7. All right, so I'm going to type in my y equals negative 7 for here. And that's my solution to my system of equations. All right, so remember you start by combining. Step one is combine. Step 2 is to divide. Step 3 is to substitute. And step 4 is to solve for your last variable. All right. The steps are also back up in the Do Now. If you go back a bunch of slides, you can check the steps there. Awesome.